Jesse Lee Peterson, talk show host and Reverend in Alabama, correct?
Yes, sir. All the way.
How are you doing tonight, my friend?
All is well. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for coming on. I definitely appreciate it. How do you feel the state of the world is, the state of the country?
It's a mess, but it's a wake up call, and especially for men, because if men were men, we wouldn't be in the mess that we're in today.
Who's holding men down?
When it starts in the home, their mothers are turning them away from their fathers and causing them to become like her. That's why most men, especially millennial men, they act like little women.
They
They
dress
have the
up
mentality of a woman.
like a
And so
schoolgirl.
when they go out into the world, then they're lied to and attacked by the world. And so they're dealing with a lot. Men and boys are the most hated species on this side of heaven, and especially the white man.
What's wrong? What's the white man do?
He founded and discovered and built the greatest country on this side of heaven.
So he's getting shit for starting it. He's
He
getting.
get yeah. They hate him for that. They're jealous because if you pay close attention, most people of color believe that white men are superior to them, and so they feel very insecure.
No, they
And
don't.
instead of learning from the white man, they're trying to destroy him. And unfortunately, the white man has fear of being called racist or all that stuff. So he's given up the greatest country in the world to the ones that were turning into a ghetto.
Well, I feel like the white man held them down for so long, and they just don't want to be killed by the police.
The white man has never held anyone down. The weak people hold themselves down by blaming others for their failure.
But what about police brutality and racism?
No such thing as police brutality. No such thing as racism. Racism is a lie. It's a made-up word from the
Wait,
children of the lie. The black race hustler, the liberal media, rhino Republicans, never Trumpers, the radical females. They made that word up in order to divide and conquer.
Here-
No such thing as racism.
Here's the thing I don't understand though. The word racism does exist. I'm sure it's in dictionaries, and what that means is that is a person that hates an entire race, normally because of their skin color. So by you saying that doesn't exist, you're saying that there is nobody on this planet who hates a race because of their skin color.
There's no one on this planet who
Bullshit,
hates
though.
who hates a race because of their skin color.
what about the
They-
KKK?
And there's no such thing as racism. Our battle is a spiritual battle. It's a warfare between good and evil, right versus wrong.
So who's
And those people who hate, they hate, it's not because of this made up word racism. Either they're of hate, and anyone that has anger is of hate, and they have no love. And those who have overcome anger, they have love. They're of God. So it's a battle between good and evil. That word racism is made up in order to deceive you, to make you think it's a
so George
physical
Floyd
battle.
was so hateful that the white
What?
cops. George Floyd was so hateful, in your opinion, that the cops had to kill him.
George Floyd was a drug addict. He had anger in his heart because his family failed him, and he tried to deal with life. His death had nothing to do with the cop.
But
he begged
the
for life,
video, yeah,
and the
is
cop
clearly
is
like,
the one who killed him. So the cop is
Yeah.
definitely the one.
and that's
But the
not
cop
really
is not
what
the
we
one-
practice.
The cop is not the one who killed him. The drug overdose is what killed him. Even George Floyd was asking to let him lay down on the ground because he was high.
Yeah, but the
So you're
cops-
saying that the cop's knee, or was it?
and
It
then
was his knee
his
that
knee,
didn't
and then
kill him?
two other cops that held him down while
But
he
that
did
wasn't
that.
the cause of death. The cause of death was
It caused him to have a heart
fentanyl
attack.
overdose or something like that. But they're just saying that. As a matter of fact, they hid the real proof from us.
They still had no reason
in
to do that to
in
him.
order to pretend that it was about race or police brutality. They hid the facts from you, and now the facts are starting to come out.
No cop should ever kneel on anybody's neck, no matter what the race, no matter skin color or creed.
In Minneapolis, they were trained to do that. It's part of the training.
Yeah, that's shit. That needs to be reformed.
Right.
That's a
If you
problem.
don't like it, then you do something about reforming that. But this cop did just wake up one day, oh, let me go out and put my knee on a black man.
No, he made
was
him not
trained to
wake
do
woke up
that.
to do that, but he did that. He did that.
But he
The
was
fact is,
trained
they
to
fucking
do
did
it.
that.
And George Floyd was not killed from the knee on the neck. He overdosed.
So you're saying that cop would have put that knee on the neck on anybody? Like that's just what he was trained to do?
Absolutely.
Oh, he didn't. He did it to him. He did it to him.
Because
And what
it
about?
happened with him. That doesn't mean that's the first time the cop ever done something like that. It is the first time.
Maybe that was the first time he did something, but cops over decades and hundreds of years have done terrible things to different people.
Well, there are bad. Oh, it's fentanyl. It's the name of the drug that he was on.
Yes, he was on that.
Listen, if black people were to stop running from cops, if they were to stop shooting at cops, if they were to stop to overreacting and carrying on, they wouldn't have to go through this. This is happening to people who are refusing to follow the instruction of the cop. It's not happening to decent black people. It's happening to thugs.
But the cops should be trained to react differently when people overreact. Like you should have a stronger will and be able to control your trigger finger. And then I think you would see people reacting less overreactive to the cops if they
That's
weren't.
not true. The people need to return to morality and act as though they have some sense. Because when cops stop you, they don't know what to expect from you. Their lives are on the line, and they don't know what to expect. In the good old days, when boys were boys and men were men, black people didn't act this way because they were men and women of God, of morality. They don't have that anymore. Most black people are angry, immoral, out of control, have no sense of self-respect or self-control, and so they're acting out. And people like you guys are okaying that for them by not correcting them.
But you also had a white president for 4 years carrying on like an infant, saying everybody was unfair. Everybody's unfair. He was like a little child, Trump.
Well, that's why.
And also spewing hate speech.
Well, that's what happened. Obama divided us more than any other president in this side of history. He divided the races like no one else. And you're right. He acted like a little child because he's wicked.
Well, we were saying Trump acted like a little child, not Obama.
Oh, I thought you meant Obama because Obama is the one that acted like a little child. Obama get a high off seeing the races fight amongst each other and give him a false sense of power. But you can't say that about the Great White Hope. The Great White Hope is amazing. And you haven't heard
Trump?
the last of him yet.
God bless you, and God bless America.
You haven't heard the last of the Great
White
White
Isn't
Hope.
that a false idol?
What?
Are you a reverend, right?
You're a reverend. That's a false idol,
You
right?
have a false idol in your
That's the
hand.
Great White Hope.
Yes, together we will make America great again.
Oh, amazing. That's the Great White Hope.
Is it? Oh my God. Wait, does that one make noise, Slim?
I don't know if it does.
Slim's got one in his hand.
Yeah, I got. I don't think this one.
No.
But if it did speak, it would say
wait.
"Be prepared."
The Great White Hope, Slim.
No, this is the other Great White Hope,
Frankie
Frankie
McDonald.
McDonald. He's the Great Hope for weather.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
He wants you to be prepared.
What
that's
about
all.
Biden, though?
Did you see this?
to do like your Trump?
Is that a Pez dispenser or a pen?
a pen? Okay, it's a pen. All right.
pen.
Where's your MAGA hat? You got your MAGA hat?
Oh, yeah. Joe, get my mega hat.
Go get it on.
I have a mega hat.
Oh man.
Why would you have that?
The Great White Hope.
Is he still hoping, or what is he doing?
He's the right now, Donald Trump is the best thing for America.
Why is
He
he
acted
gone,
like
though?
he acted
Why
like
did
a
he
child
lose?
when he lost. When he lost, he was
COVID-19
voter.
or, as I call it, the China virus.
The China virus. The China virus. The China virus.
I call it the China virus.
I call it the China
hat?
plague.
I do like that. It's a pretty big hat there.
Did he give you that?
No,
Well,
So you bought that? Did the money go to him?
I don't know. It was a gift to me. Someone gave it to me.
Jesse, so Rob was just playing clips of Trump saying he's calling COVID the China virus, and at one point he calls it Kong flu. You don't think that's
You don't think
racist
that's
or
endorsing
that's
racism or
You
anything
know
like
why
that?
he called it the China virus?
Because it came from China?
Because it's from China.
This doesn't mean you go attack a Chinese person or an Asian
He
person.
didn't attack Chinese person. He called it what it is. It's from China. So it's the China virus.
Well, why would you have to
Common
say it
sense.
that way? You have to say it like you're putting down an entire culture.
How is that?
Just the way you said it. And the way
But
he
do
said
the
it.
culture think that they are a virus? You can only put them down if they feel that
So
way
they're a
about
virus.
themselves.
Is that what you're saying?
What?
You said they're a virus?
I said, do they feel that way about themselves?
What?
Oh, that what do you mean? Like,
Do they feel we're about ourselves? Like,
Do
you
they
you want...
Do they feel that they're a virus? If they don't feel that way, if they don't see
I see what you're
themselves in that
saying.
way, no one can make them feel that way. They have to already be feeling
Well,
insecure.
So you're
I'm
saying
sure
it's
that-
okay to attack people and it's up to them to deal with it?
It's their feelings that
He
make them
didn't-
die
He
or
did
not.
not attack people. He attacked a virus, the Chinese virus.
But he
The
fed
China-
into a lot of harebrained people that go out on mass shootings.
So what?
I said he fed into a lot of people, which one did a mass shooting last week and killed 6 Asian women.
So you feel the same way about Obama when Black Lives Matter was chanting, "What do we want? Dead cops. When do we want it? Now?" And pigs in the blanket, fire them like bacon. And Obama invited Black Lives Matter to the White House, not to rebuke them, but to celebrate them. And after that, they went out. Other people went out and started killing cops. Is Obama to blame for that?
No.
No, I don't think so
But
at
why
all.
is Trump to be blamed for someone else's action?
But
He also
Obama didn't
called
like
for
out
his
of
followers to take action, or they would lose their
Yes,
country, and then they assaulted the Capitol.
And that's what they did. That's what those folks did to police officers after Obama refused to rebuke Black Lives Matter.
They didn't attack the Capitol.
But they took lives from officers, which is worse, to attack a building or to kill cops.
The building had senators, which were
Which
people.
is worse, to attack a building or kill
I mean,
cops.
To
Both-
attack a building.
both
of
are
people
bad,
is
but
bad.
I haven't seen any evidence of
attacking a
Which-
building.
Obama supporting.
Which is worse.
Attacking a building. That's what Osama did. Osama bin
attacking
Laden.
a
He attacked a
building is worse
building,
than going out
and we
killing
went to war
cops.
over it. So yeah, attacking a building is bad.
Building is worse than going out killing cops.
It's just as bad.
But you're
How-
saying Black Lives Matter went out and
How's
killed
a
cops?
building
Not all
is
Black
just
Lives
as
Matter did
bad
that.
as killing cops?
A building had people in it.
And they still didn't kill people. Those people killed cops.
But like you can't. So you're blaming the
There-
whole
there were cops in
organization.
that building, too.
So you're saying Black Lives Matter, all of them went and killed cops? Do you think? Like, is it possible
I'm
that?
saying that you guys are trying to blame the Great White Hope for a few people attacking a
because of
building when you're not blaming Barack Obama for black people.
Well, but Barack Obama didn't say like fuck cops, and he wasn't like oink
Yeah, no.
oink about the cops. Like he didn't do like if Obama stood and was like, oh yeah, cops oink oink, that would be like Trump, doing what his whole China virus thing. Like
Yeah.
and Obama didn't do that. Obama wasn't like
you guys are trying
you
to
know.
justify Obama and blame Trump.
I'm
That's
not. You were the one who brought Obama up. I'm just saying
that's
Obama
not-
represented our
you
country in
got-
a
hey,
way
you guys
better
act
manner
like
than
beta
Trump
male.
did.
Don't
Trump is
act
a
like a
laughing
beta.
stock. What's that?
Don't act like a beta.
I'm a beta. Why?
If one is wrong, both are wrong. You accusing Trump.
Oh, okay, so
but you're
Trump's
trying to
okay.
justify the fallen Messiah.
Because I'm not
Barack
attacking.
Obama.
I'm
Did you call him the fallen Messiah?
The fallen Messiah, and when his wife is Big Mama Michelle.
You're not vulnerable, but they like to say the vulnerable, but you're the least vulnerable. But for this one thing, you are vulnerable.
And Big Mama Michelle and the fallen Messiah Obama.
What does Michelle have to do with it?
She's Big Mama.
So
What did you
just
call her,
Putting,
Big
putting her
Mama?
down for for what? What did she do to you,
Mama,
Jesse?
When Big Mama Michelle was in the White House, she was trying to tell the people what to feed their children. Oh, y'all should feed them potato chips and dry food, right? While she and her kids were picking out on tamales and hamburgers and hot dogs and ribs.
What?
They were eating
But
like
Trump was
pigs.
giving like football teams McDonald's.
McDonald's!
I mean,
He was
like,
giving McRibs.
again, we're the same thing here.
I
like,
never heard Michelle
you're
tell me to
attacking
eat chips.
Michelle. Trump didn't do anything better. He was like, here's McDonald's for everyone.
That's better than some ribs.
Oh, so it was some McRibs.
My whole point is you guys trying to blame Trump for someone else's action, but not blame Obama for someone else's action.
I'm not
And I
blaming
say that-
Obama for the last
I
3
say
years. I'm
that
blaming
neither
Trump.
one was responsible for someone else's action. We are responsible for our own action. You
I
can't
do
blame
understand
someone else
that.
for it.
I do understand. You
can't
go out and
blame
do things
someone
on your
else for
own.
what you can't blame someone else for the action of others.
But Trump was spewing things and Obama wasn't. Is all
No, he
I'm
wasn't.
saying.
Obama said of the thug Trayvon Martin, if I had a son, he would look just like Trayvon. Of a thug. He
What did-
also said when that professor.
So Zimmerman was not a thug?
So what?
Zimmerman, who killed Trayvon, was not a thug?
No, absolutely
Not when he beat his pregnant girlfriend.
Not.
Did she deserve that? Is that
I don't know. I don't know the situation, but he wasn't a thug for doing it.
for beating
Well,
a
he
pregnant woman?
wasn't a thug for beating
That's
his
not a
pregnant woman?
cowardly thing to do.
No.
Why?
Why is that not a cowardly thing to do?
That's a shitty thing to do.
A cowardly thing to do is when a woman get in a man's face, knowing that if she attack him, he's gonna attack her back.
Man could also
He has-
walk away.
and he has the right to attack her.
See, but that to me is weakness
is
because if men are
America.
supposed to be strong, they should be able to have self-restraint and control. You know,
Yeah.
you're more powerful than the woman. That means if that woman hits you, it shouldn't really hurt you, and you should be able to keep your cool and
Yeah, if
step
you're
away.
that much of an alpha.
That's what a man
That
should be able to
woman
do.
is
It's supposed to be a woman should know that a man is stronger than her, and have a second thought before attacking him. If she can't handle it, she shouldn't dish it out. Where is the responsibility for the woman? She doesn't have sense enough to know she can't beat a man. What the?
I still don't think like
I understand
the
what you're
response.
saying,
The response
I do
shouldn't be
understand
hit
you
back.
guys.
Yeah.
I do
Right.
understand you guys saying that women are not smarter than men, so they're gonna do dumb things like that.
We didn't
But
say that.
somebody
I didn't
needs
say
to
that.
train
No, we
them.
definitely didn't say that.
Somebody
Everybody's
needs to
dumb.
train them that they
That's it.
cannot attack a man and think that he's not going to defend himself. Y'all need to train them. That I know that men are logical and women are illogical, but they need to be taught.
Who said that?
You guys, I
We
agree
did
with
not
I
you.
did
say
not
that.
say that.
Well, you
You
just
said
said
that.
that the men are stronger, right?
You said that.
I'm saying I said if a man knows that he's stronger
Right.
physically.
Well, that's what you're saying. So
yeah.
in this whole world
Are
that you live
saying that a
in,
woman is so dumb that she doesn't know the man is stronger than her?
No, I'm not saying that at all. That's what you're saying. I'm
So
just
why would
saying.
she attack a man if she is smart enough to know that he is stronger than her?
I'm just saying that the
I rest my
man,
case.
the man should
nobody
be able
rests
to.
the case.
No.
You're saying a man is physically strong.
You're saying a man can hit a woman, is what you're saying. I'm saying
a
that.
man has a right to defend himself from anyone, including a woman.
Right.
What
I
about a
rest my
boxer?
case.
You rested no case.
No case.
Oh, god damn.
Would you guys allow a woman to just walk up to you and smack you, defend yourself?
My sister has punched me before and I laughed. It didn't really hurt. I didn't feel anything. It was whatever.
Beta.
Oh, you said you're a beta.
I have a beta
You're
because I
back.
didn't hit her back. She's
Yeah.
my sister. I'm not gonna hit her back.
I grew up with 7 sisters, right?
Yeah.
And,
How many are still alive?
and then whenever my sisters would attack me, I'll attack back, and they would go running and telling my grandmother or somebody. And my grandmother said, "Did you hit him?" Yeah. Well, you shouldn't have hit him. What do you expect him to do? He's going to defend himself.
That's good old fashioned
Thank you.
stuff right
That's
there.
when men were men and boys were boys, not men are beta males.
So men are not treated fairly. What about women though? Are women taking advantage?
Absolutely. Women are out of control because they don't have the men to correct them. And if women don't have men correcting them, they go out of control. there's a perfect order to life, and that order is God in Christ, Christ in man, man over woman, and woman over children. And now that the men are not leading the women, they're not over the woman. Look at the world. The world is all screwed up.
Why do women
You
need
can't
to be
blame
lead?
that on the woman.
Led. Women do not need to be led.
Right.
What?
So you're saying a woman cannot be independent. She needs a man.
Absolutely. It's not in a woman's nature to lead. It's in her nature to follow.
But what like evidence do you actually have that proves that?
Man was made from the image of God, and
Did
the woman was
God tell you
made
that?
from the image of the man. And just as men need God, women need men to lead them.
Men need women.
Yeah, I think a man. Do you think a man needs a woman?
He needs her if he want to start a family. If he want to.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, that's it.
Just
He
the
just-
breed.
she's just like cattle.
What about
You know,
if-
but like women are more. They say are more emotional and can help men with
Yes.
their emotions and processing their emotions.
And
No?
the reason women are be more emotional because of the order of life. God is the man's God, and Satan is the woman's God, right? And Satan is all ego. And women have a lot of ego. They're just like Satan. They have a
so they're evil.
they have an emotional nature,
They come from
so they
Satan.
can't help
So
themselves.
they're racist. So the women are
That's
the
why
racists
men-
because they're evil.
It's a man's job to help her overcome that.
Well, I don't know if we're seeing eye to eye here, but I do have a friend who does songs.
Any man,
And
that
I think he
has
wants to do a
anger-
song right now.
Any male that has anger is a woman.
Yo, Jesse, what's up? My name's The Driz. I'm a famous internet rapper, and I got this song for you. Yeah. We talking to Jesse. He loves the Great White Hope. He thinks the Great White Hope is great. White and hope. He's like the Great White Shark. He'll eat everything around him. He's the one true white powerful man. Yeah, the Great White Hope. And women are just cattle for you to put your penis inside. That's all they're there for your penis. Yeah. That's all I got.
They're there to watch over your children for you while you're away providing.
Well, you're
Oh,
away.
I think that
fucking
guy.
other bitches.
I
You
think
got
the
this-
Driz kind of just
Yeah.
misinterpreted your message there a little bit.
I think the Driz took it to heart, but so they're going to watch the kids while you're out getting the side.
Yeah, the men
Side
are
broads.
president, women are vice president. They watch over your children, your home while you are away.
Doing your what?
All
What are you
right,
doing when you're away?
All right, Jesse, we got
While
to
you're
we got to
away
wrap
working
this
and
up.
while you're providing for the family.
With your fists or your dick?
What?
How do you provide? Where you got to go there, Jesse? Where can everybody find you?
How can they find me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, they can go to rebuildingtheman.com, rebuildingtheman.com, or jesseleepeterson.com. Right there. jesseleepeterson.com or rebuildingtheman.com.
Awesome. All right. You have a good night, Jesse.